Hello, Aquarius. What's up with y'all, man? It's time to go ahead and get started on your March 2021 reading. Okay? If you would like information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. Okay? We're going to go ahead and jump right into this. It's going to be a reading for the past person, a reading for the current person, and a reading for the new person in that order. Okay? Let's not waste no time. Let's look at the past person. Past person Aquarius is dealing with. Past person. If you're not dealing with or interested in a past person, this is not your reading. Past person Aquarius is dealing with. I want to get a jumper. I want one to jump out. And the one's, there it is. There it is. Oh, okay, the Three of Wands in the reverse. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. 2 of Swords, could be another Aquarius. All right. Okay, Page of Swords. I do think this person is watching you. They're keeping an eye out on you. They got a lot of things that they want to say. Okay, they want to talk to you. But they're not. They're not coming forward. Okay? They're just sitting around watching you silently with the Page of Swords reversed. Okay? Knight of Swords, the Fool reversed. They want to talk to you. They do, but they're not coming forward. They're not coming forward. They're not making a decision right here. I do think this person is still in love with you. But they're not going to open up and show it. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that they're still in love with you, okay? I do think that eventually, though, this person is going to come back around. It's going to take a while, though. It's going to take a while before this person comes back. This is all the way down here at the very, very end, okay? Down at the very end. Page of Cups and Page of Swords. Could be an air sign or a water sign. They're watching you. And it seems like this is like this reoccurring thing. Not in every single Aquarius reading, but in every other Aquarius reading, there's silent stalking, but no communication. Like, honestly, come on. Like, what is the deal here? 2 of Swords, you're not reaching out either. Okay? And honestly, you haven't moved on from this either. You still think about this. You all both could be watching each other because we have 2 pages in the reverse. Okay? It's just this reoccurring thing. It's the same thing every single reading. Or at least every other reading, okay? Silent stalking, no communication. Okay, the person you're dealing with feels unfinished business. Okay, I really feel like though that they're actually they understand that you're not going to reach out. I don't think they're waiting to hear from you. I don't think that they are. I don't know exactly what they're doing. Okay, are you waiting to hear from them? So you're actually healing from this. You are getting over this, okay? You are getting over this. You are healing from this with the 5 of Cups right there. But you're staying stuck in your position too with the Empress card right there. It could, like I said, it could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. But you all are really, really standing firm that you're not reaching out, that you're not saying anything. You're not coming forward. I think that it looks like from your perspective right here, it's their job to reach out. We're going to see here in a minute. Excuse me. We're going to see here in a minute. But yeah, it's just silent stalking and no communication. Every other time, Aquarius. Okay, I can't really relate as an Aquarius. I've gotten to the point, like just me personally, I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm all about evolution. Okay, and holding on to old negative frequencies like that. There's one or two ways to handle it. You either A, handle it in here and genuinely move on from it and learn what you got to learn. But if you can't, reach out. Reach out and say what you got to say your piece, and then let it go from there, okay? I see a lot of you aren't wanting to reach out. A lot of you are trying to stand too stubborn, too firm, and I get it. I have been there and done that, but I can tell you from firsthand experience, if you really can't move on from this, this is only if you've moved on from this, I'm not talking to you. If you've actually healed from this, you've learned your lessons, and you've let it go, then I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those Aquarians out there who are still holding on to this. They're still grudging on this. They still haven't learned what they have to learn, and they're still not at peace with this. You may want to reach out. Okay, that's just my personal advice. We'll see what the tarot has to say here. All right, we're going to look a little bit more at this past person. We're going to look at how they feel about you, their perception of you, what actions they're going to take, and the best advice for this situation. Okay? Past person Aquarius is dealing with. Past person. Boom, Queen of Cups reversed again. Like I said, they're in love with you, but they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know they're still in love with you. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Six of Swords reversed. Yeah, they can't quit thinking about you. Can't quit thinking about you, but they feel like that you're totally done with this. They feel like you're done with this and that you've moved on. Could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Some of you could be dealing with somebody at a distance from you, but they feel like you've totally let this die, that you're completely and totally over this, and that you're moving on. That's how they feel. Okay? They don't want you to know that you're still in love. They don't want you to know they're still in love. I don't really see them taking any action. Okay? But I still see this person kind of throwing a pity party with the 5 of Pentacles right there. They're letting go of this. They're in the healing process, but they're still throwing a pity party, and they're still blaming you and saying that it's all your fault. I don't see them taking any action. They're not coming forward, and neither are you. Okay? The best advice here, if I were you, again, it's kind of with the star in the reverse, you're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone. Okay? Some of you, I would recommend first, go inside and make sure you go through the energy transmutation process that allows for inner work and healing to happen. If you can't do that, if you still find yourself grudging against this, unable to move on from this, you haven't learned your lesson, you're still angry at the person or angry about the situation, then maybe you need to reach out. Okay? But try inner healing first. You have to go inside and take your own personal, honest inventory. Have you healed from this? Are you really okay with this? Have you relinquished all grudges and all negativity? If you haven't, you know what you got to do. You got to be the one to reach out, swallow that pill, be the bigger person, and do what you got to do. Okay? All right, now we're going to look at the current person. Current person Aquarius is dealing with. If you are not concerned about a current situation in your life, this is not your reading. We're going to look at the current person Aquarius is dealing with. Okay, the Hangman. All right, 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Five of Wands. Okay, some conflict is popping off here. It could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Okay. I really kind of feel like a lot of you are wondering whether or not it's time for this to come to an end. Communication is very poor between the two of you. Okay, yeah, the person you're dealing with, they love you, man. They're in love with you, and they don't want this to come to an end, but they're afraid that you're going to randomly just leave. I think that they're afraid that you're going to end this here. See, a lot of you there's a lot of inner work that needs to be done here, and a lot of you are trying to ignore it and pretend that you know, if I just kind of ignore this, it'll go away. Okay? Could be a Virgo. Let's see. What do I have here? I have Scorpio, Virgo, Scorpio and Virgo, but it could be anybody. I have every element on the table here. Okay? There's a lot of disorganization here between the two of you. Communication is very terrible. Okay? One, the other, or both of you doesn't really speak how you feel when you feel it. So I think that could be one of the reasons why this person is afraid. They're afraid that you're just going to leave. They're afraid that they're just going to wake up one day and you're going to be gone. Okay? I don't really think that you're going to do that, but you are contemplating whether or not there's going to be any success here with the Death card there and the 3 of Wands reversed. Okay? King of Cups reversed. You're not really, they feel like you're not really expressing all of your emotions. Okay? And yes, Aquarians do tend to get that reputation. Okay? But it's got them afraid that you're just going to leave. It's got them afraid that you're going to leave. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Let's look a little bit more at the current person you're dealing with, how they feel about you, what actions they're going to take, and the best advice for it. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles reversed. They feel like you're very scattered and unorganized. They feel like you don't have your priorities in order. 2 more shuffles, 2 more. Four of Cups reversed. Okay, they really don't want to screw up a good opportunity. They don't want to sabotage this, but at the same time, they're throwing in the white towel. They don't want to fight this battle anymore. Okay, they feel like you're a little bit greedy and selfish. Does that mean that you are? Not necessarily. Okay, that's the disclaimer. When I read how somebody feels, that doesn't necessarily mean that facts are going to come through. This is how this person perceives it. Okay, they kind of feel like you're a bit greedy and you're a bit selfish, and that this is one-sided. They don't want to sabotage this good opportunity that the two of you have, but they're throwing in the white towel at the same time too. That some of them kind of feel like they're walking on eggshells around you a little bit. Okay, could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. But actions they're going to take, I don't really see them taking any action right now. Okay, I really don't. But I also don't see them opening up and expressing 100% of how they feel either. Okay, so they're kind of doing the same thing to you that they feel like you're doing to them, which again doesn't help anything. Personal advice, I think that they should sit down and explain and express like a mature adult what their issue is and what they would like to do to fix it, but I still don't even see them doing that. Okay, they're just kind of bottling up and holding it to themselves. The best advice here would be to get your priorities in order, open up and express yourself clearly. I'm not saying just be all emotional and be a weird emotional wreck, but open up and express, okay, in clear spoken English or whatever language you speak, how you feel, and lay it all out on the table, okay? And it's very important that the two of you heal from this. There is a lot of potential here, and they don't want to walk away from this, okay? But there needs to be some equal give and take here, okay? There needs to be some equal give and take here. All right, now last but not least, we're going to look at the new person. New person Aquarius is dealing with. If you're not dealing with or interested in a new person, this is not for you. New person Aquarius is dealing with. New person. New person. New person, new person. Ba-boom. Okay, the Hangman. Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, could be an Aries that you're dealing with. Okay, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Chariot reverse. Could be a Cancer or a Scorpio. Okay, so this is something happening very, very quick. Very, very quick, okay? A lot of you are a little bit scared. This happened so quick that a lot of you are like, whoa, 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 hold up. It's scaring you a little bit, okay? You know this is a good opportunity, but you're a little bit nervous. A little bit nervous, okay? The person you're dealing with here, I think they want to take things slow. They want to take things slow and make sure that they can trust you, okay? 7 of Swords reversed. You're dealing with a person who has a lot of trust issues. They have a lot of trust issues, and they want to make sure they can trust you and make sure that they can work together as a team with you, okay? Some of you, this could be somebody at the workplace, which could be, and I know this isn't everybody, but you know, have you ever dealt with a situation like that where you kind of become interested in a coworker, and it's like, well, damn, man, we work together. And that slows things down, that jams a big wedge between the two of you, you know? So yeah, for some of you, but again, that's not everybody. But they definitely, I think it could be an earth sign. There's a very earthy energy, there's the emperor there for some of you. It could be an authority figure, like a boss or something like that, you know. But again, either way, this person is taking a very, very, very practical approach to this. And they want to take things slow. They want to make sure that they get to know you, make sure that the two of you can work together as a team. And most importantly, they want to make sure they can trust you. They want to make sure they can trust you, okay? All right, let's see how this person feels about you, what actions they're going to take, and the best advice for you here. Let's see how this person feels about you, actions they're going to take, and the best advice. Ooh, all right. So they definitely feel like the two of you could be very successful together, and they want that. They want that. Some of you, this person feels like you may be a little bit immature. That's obviously not everybody, but that Page of Wands energy right there, maybe a little bit dramatic sometimes. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. The Hermit card. Okay, so they're still at the period right now where they're weighing out the pros and cons. Okay, they see. Let's see, how can I explain this? They see the potential to really fall head over heels in love with you. Does that make sense? They're kind of holding themselves back a little bit, but they really see a lot of potential. Like, man, if I agree to go ahead and like take this to the next level or whatnot, I would fall head over heels in love with you. But I'm weighing out the pros and cons right now. They want to take this slow. Okay? Actions they're going to take right now, again, I don't really think they're going to take much action. They're waiting to see. They're studying you. They're studying you. They're not just going to say, all right, well, let's start dating. It's so fish. Change relationship status to in a relationship. Let's start thinking about moving in together and this, that, and the third. No. They've done that before, and it's hurt them, okay? But they know that the minute they flip that switch, they'll fall head over heels in love with you, okay? The best advice here, got the 8 of Pentacles right there, and the 5 of Wands. What's that 5 of Wands all about? Queen of Cups, okay. Okay, I think I would go along with this if I were you. I would take the same approach. Don't just jump in, dump all your emotions in that basket. Don't do that. Okay, it's very important, and I always say this, and I know y'all get tired of hearing this, but it's very important to make sure you've closed out all cycles and healed from any past situations. Don't be getting into a new relationship wondering if this past person's ever going to come back. Don't do that. That will sabotage the connection every time. It's very important to put forth actual work and effort on this, okay? Take it slow and keep your wits about yourself, okay? And the two of you, man, dude, you have the potential to be a power couple, you and this person. What I mean by a power couple, you're not just that couple that, we get together and we got this cute little empire that we just kind of maintain by ourselves and we just stay together for this, no, the two of you have the ability to like build a business together, become millionaires together, to do really big things. And keep building and evolving and growing and building and evolving and growing. The two of you have that potential, but you have to play your cards right. No pun intended. Take this slow. Make sure that this is what you want. Okay? And take the time to get to know each other as friends. Okay? In addition to the loving relationship. Okay? Anyway, I feel like that is your all's message. I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all don't know. I know I say the same thing at the end of every video, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Like every ounce of my heart and soul. I greatly appreciate every last one of you who tune in and play along. Even those of you who don't like me, I don't care. The simple fact that you tune in and show up still shows support, whether you want to or not. All right? Don't forget to look in the description box of this video for information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.